Well, Tom, no better place to start. How good is it to be back playing now?
Yeah, it's great to be back. Had a tough couple of seasons, a tough spell with injuries, but yeah, hopefully I'm through that now, and it's great to be back.
How difficult was it to suffer that injury at the start of the season and be watching from the sidelines?
Yeah, it was really difficult, especially after last season, after being injured for so long last season. It was really tough. But you know, it's tough for every player to be injured. You know, everyone will tell you that. But we've got a great set of lads here, and yeah, they kept me going through it. So yeah, it was really difficult, but yeah, just happy to be back now.
Just talk us through that period of when you were on the sidelines. Obviously, you're not able to train on the grass with the lads. You're not able to play, and you obviously went through similar last season, as you said. So how did you sort of cope with it all?
Yeah, it's tough to cope with it, but I think you just got to try and be around the lads as much as you can. Just try and stay involved, really, because that's the worst thing. Like when you're injured, you just feel like you're not involved. So yeah, just staying around the lads, really.
How frustrating, especially, was it after such a good sort of pre-season period with the boys on and off the pitch as well?
Yeah, obviously, went through pre-season, fit and healthy, no injuries. I really enjoyed pre-season. Had a great trip away. Came back, then had a great couple of weeks here. So yeah, it was. I suppose that makes it a bit worse after having such a good pre-season, to then go and get injured in the first half of the first game of the season.
And how are you doing now? How are you feeling? You came back against Leyton Orient. You've got a few games under your belt, so how are you sort of feeling in yourself now?
Yeah, feeling really good. Fitness-wise, feel good. It's just about keeping on top of that now for me, keeping on top of my fitness, and yeah, hopefully just stay fit now, and yeah, I can hopefully be injury-free for as long as possible. And
we haven't spoken since your song has come about. Whenever it gets going, it rings around the away ends, it rings around Fratton Park. How nice is it to be able to hear that now you're back?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's good, especially because I'd been out for so long, and then I came back, my first game back against Leyton Orient, and we were 3-0 down, but the fans were still singing my song and that, so yeah, that was really good for me personally.
And always like to speak to the lads about sort of how you're doing away from football. You've been down here almost 2 years now, so how have you settled on the South Coast?
Really good, to be fair. I really like it down here. Like I said before, we've got a great set of lads, and we'll spend time with each other after training and on days off, always doing stuff. So yeah, settled in really well.
And I know, sort of away from football, you're at home, you're living with Zach Swanson. How well do you two get along?
Yeah, we get along well, to be fair. Yeah, lived together since the start of this season. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of lads that have moved down to Portsmouth away from home, that haven't really got their family down here. So we've all got a lot in common and like I said before, spend a lot of time with each other.
And yeah, for you personally, you came down here at the start of last season. If I'm right in thinking, it was your first move away from Crewe and your hometown. So has that been how you sort of expected it to go, or has it been easier? Has it been slightly more difficult?
I probably expected it to be a bit tougher, to be fair. Like you say, that was my first time moving away from home. So I thought maybe it might get a bit homesick or whatever, but I haven't at all, really. And I do think that's down to the lads that we've got here, and you know how welcome everyone makes you, and how everyone involves everyone in just in the group, really.
And like I said, almost 2 years since you moved down, you've got plenty of games under your belt. So how do you feel you've progressed as a player?
Yeah, it has been tough just because of the injuries. I'm not sure how many games I've played since I've came down here, but yeah, I think I've definitely progressed as a player, especially coming from a smaller club in Crewe, and obviously it's a much bigger club, lots more fans here. So yeah, that aspect definitely makes you a better player, because you know there's a bit more pressure and there's more fans on a Saturday. Yeah, so that definitely improves you as a player. In
terms of the team, I know you've sort of obviously been on the sidelines for most of the season, but how would you assess sort of the progress they've made?
Yeah, I think everyone can see that the progress that the team has made since the gaffer came in January, was it? Yeah, the team's just been on an upward curve, really, just been getting better and better. And yeah, especially I think the signs were there at the back end of last season. Obviously, we went on that unbeaten run, and yeah, and then this season the lads have just been unbelievable, really. So yeah, I think everyone can see the progress that the team's made.
In the last month, we've had 4 new boys and 1 return to the group. How have they all settled into the training ground and into life in Portsmouth as well?
Yeah, good. All good lads, and yeah, they've settled in straight away. Not really been any shyness, you know, they've settled in really well. So yeah.
What does it say about the group we got here that new players are able to come in and bed in so easily?
Yeah, yeah, I feel like I'm just repeating it now, but we have got such a good group of lads, and it is easy for new lads to come in and settle in, because you know everyone involves everyone in everything. And yeah, that's also a testament to the new lads that came in as well, because they have settled in really well already in only a week or 2.
Perfect. And sort of away from those players, you've got the gaffer as well, like you said, came in January. How much have you enjoyed working with him?
Yeah, really enjoyed working with him. From when he came in, I think the message has been clear about how he wants us to play and how he wants us to train, and also, you know, the professionalism that we've got to show. And I think everyone's bought into that, and I think that shows in the results and the progress that we've made as a team.
Just want to look back to Saturday. Talk us through that game from your perspective. How did you find it personally?
Really enjoyed it on Saturday. It's my first start at home since last season. So yeah, really enjoyed being back in front of the fans, and yeah, the lads put in a really good performance. It was one of those that was really enjoyable to play in. So yeah, it's a really good performance, and yeah, a great win.
Just finally, looking ahead to this weekend, a long trek up to Carlisle. How much are you and the boys looking forward to getting back on the pitch?
Yeah, we can't wait. You know, we're relishing every game now. We've got 15 games to go. So yeah, we're just taking each game as it comes, and yeah, we can't wait for every game.
And I'm going to add another one in. We've sold out the away end at Carlisle. What does that say about our support this season and how good the fans have been?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. To think that's a 7-8 hour journey or whatever it is, and you know we've got that many fans travelling. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. But they've done that all season, and their support, even when we haven't done so well, you know, they're always singing throughout the whole game. They're always loud. Yeah, and they've dragged us through some games and really helped us along the way. So yeah, they've been brilliant.